Fans are already imagining the Warhammer 40k TV series, with a fan-made trailer giving a glimpse of Henry Cavill's Space Marine, even though the concept trailer, via teaser tube. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Making Waves Online was not official and draws visual inspiration from the Space Marine 2 game trailer. It still hits all the right notes. And it certainly made it clear just how excited the community is. Fans aren't just curious about the upcoming Warhammer 40k series, they're actively imagining it into existence. That level of creativity and passion shows just how much people love this universe and how eager they are to see it come to life on screen. The hype surrounding the upcoming Prime Video's Warhammer 40k TV series is off the charts. With Henry Cavill set to produce and star, fans around the world are buzzing with anticipation to see the Warhammer universe finally brought to life. The love and passion for the project is already so high that fans aren't waiting for official footage, they're creating their own. A concept trailer recently dropped on YouTube, racking up views in no time. The reception has been positive, with fans speculating about what chapter Cavill will be donning. It's clear, people are hungry for this adaptation. Sure, there's always that one buzzkill who'll nitpick everything, same with the trailer, but one thing no one's complaining about is Cavill's involvement. Who's not only starring in the series but also stepping up as a producer. It's no secret he's a massive fan of Warhammer. He's talked about it in interviews, shared his love for painting miniatures, and even name-dropped factions casually. That kind of genuine love for the franchise means a lot to fans who've been with it for decades. The show itself has been teased for years and finally confirmed in December 2024 by Henry Cavill himself. But with no official footage released yet and the premiere still a ways off, fans are filling the gap with their own visions. And honestly, it's kind of amazing to see. More than just being a perfect physical fit for a Space Marine, Cavill brings a level of care, respect, and attention to detail that's rare in adaptations. He fought hard to keep The Witcher faithful to its roots, and there's every reason to believe he'll do the same for Warhammer 40k. Henry Cavill as the Geralt in The Witcher from Netflix. Fan-made trailers are already out. Image credit, Netflix. Even if the show has the fans hyped and has a great lead actor, there's always a chance the show doesn't connect with the audience. First things first, Warhammer 40k isn't just about giant men in power armor, it's a grim dark galaxy filled with political strife, religious zealotry, and endless war. To do it right, the series needs to embrace the darkness while building a narrative that keeps fans, new and old, hooked. The Marines, while the poster boys of heroism, aren't clean-cut saviors. They're weapons of war, genetically altered, emotionally detached, and willing to do terrible things in the name of humanity. With him leading the charge, both in front of the camera and behind it, this series has a real chance to be something special. Think of it like Game of Thrones in space. Just skip the last season. Or better yet, learn from it. Rushing the story is the fastest way to ruin something great. So, start small, then escalate into something massive. Let the tension build, let the mystery simmer, and by the time the bolters start firing, both veterans and newcomers will be locked in. The show has to lean into this complexity. It's not about good versus evil, it's about survival in a universe where everyone's hands are dirty. But action alone won't carry the story. What sets the franchise apart is its deep web of politics, power struggles, and clashing ideologies. The Imperium is a mess of competing factions, all fighting for control in a crumbling empire. That said, the first season needs to ease viewers in. Don't drop every faction and timeline at once. The release of Henry Cavill's Warhammer 40k is still in development purgatory, leaving many fans with nothing but their imagination. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Jean-Jacques Annaud's Enemy at the Gates, 2001, 2 hours 11 minutes, is a harrowing elegy to war's brutality, set amidst Stalingrad's World War II ruins. Directed and co-written by Annaud, with a script by Annaud and Alain Goddard, it's based on William Craig's 1973 book Enemy at the Gates, The Battle for Stalingrad. Jude Law's Vasily Zaitsev, a Soviet sniper, duels Ed Harris's Major Erwin Koenig, a Wehrmacht sharpshooter, in a city reduced to ash. In the age of sequels, remakes, and reboots, we often find ourselves yearning for something a little more out of this world. Henry Cavill, who brought Geralt to life, has big plans for the Warhammer 40k universe, a project he's been diligently working on for a while. But, alas, it seems we're going to have to hold our horses a little longer. Yes, while Cavill's passion for the franchise is undeniable, the show's release is still in development purgatory, leaving us with nothing but our imagination. But don't worry, we've got your back. If you're itching for some grim dark action while we wait, there are 5 films you should definitely check out. George Miller's Mad Max, Fury Road, 2015, 2H, is a frenetic hymn to chaos, anthem to mayhem, breathing new life into the post-apocalyptic genre. Charlize Theron's a fierce and unstoppable force, escapes the clutches of the tyrannical warlord Immortan Joe, leading a convoy through a savage, dust-choked wasteland. This cinematic tour de force conjures the scorched, anarchic days of Terra before the rise of the Emperor, offering a gritty, uncivilized mirror to Warhammer 40k's early Earth. With Joseph Fiennes, Rachel Weisz, Bob Hoskins, Ron Perlman, Eva Mattis, Gabriel Marshall Thompson, and Matthias Habich, the film's apocalyptic aura mirrors Warhammer 40k's Astra Militarum, soldiers flung into war's maw, prodded by commissars. In battle's crucible, lives are but kindling, and this film's bleak truth resonates deeply. So, sit tight, and let's dive into this cinematic universe, while we wait for Cavill's Warhammer 40,000 to become a reality. Helmed by Paul Anderson, Event Horizon, 1997, 1 hour 36 minutes, is a cult horror gem that feels ripped from Warhammer 40k's darkest tomes. A crew investigates the titular spaceship, lost after breaching a wormhole, akin to 40k's Warp. Its influence on Games Workshop's Necromunda and Gorkamorka is undeniable, with characters exuding orcish zest for speed and scraps. For 40k fans, this film's relentless action is a love letter to the galaxy's untamed heart, a must-watch for its visceral glory. Mad Max, Fury Road can be rented on Apple TV. Fan theories often place Event Horizon within the early timeline of Warhammer 40k, and honestly, it's hard not to see why. The film's eerie descent into madness and its overwhelming sense of demonic dread are reminiscent of the grim, perilous universe of 40k. Simply put, set in 2047, a crew of astronauts is sent on a rescue mission after the missing spaceship, Event Horizon, unexpectedly reappears in orbit around Neptune. However, their search takes a chilling turn as they soon realize that a malevolent force has returned with it, bringing danger and dark secrets that were never meant to be uncovered. James Cameron's Aliens, 1986, 2 hours 17 minutes, transforms Aliens horror into pulse-pounding action, shaping 40k's DNA. Ellen Ripley, joined by Marines, confronts xenomorphs on LV-426, their hive a blueprint for 40k's Genestealers and Tyranids. Influencing Space Hulk, this film's claustrophobic carnage is pure 40k. It also features strong performances from Michael Biehn, Paul Reiser, Lance Henriksen, and Carrie Henn. A sci-fi titan, Aliens expanded its franchise's lore and remains a cornerstone for 40k fans. Its relentless